part 2. We talking about the T app. We talking about the T app. So we talked about in the last segment. Before I actually even get to that, I should probably introduce myself, shouldn't I? My name is Kev Kenya. You know, the host of this motherfucking channel. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, why is it that people feel this comfortable to be that like not even that vulnerable, but that vulgar online? Like, why do we feel so comfortable like being able to air somebody's dirty laundry, knowing full well we all got dirty laundry? I just want to know, cause if that's what we doing, I want to know why. So I need some answers. Questions that need answers. So what's the answers? What's the answers? So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna say this. One of the things that I think people people always count on is they always count on somebody not figuring them out. Like, you think you got everybody else figured out, but nobody can figure you out. That is a common misconception, Like, we all could be somebody. We all could be, we all could have layers. Like, we all like onions, like there's always layers to peel back. But nobody is indestructible, right? And that's, if 2025 hasn't taught you anything, that should be the one lesson that you should have learned, is nobody is indestructible. In 2025, we don't watch people like rise and fall. Good example, Drake, fallen. He's fallen from grace. Like, he was up there in everybody's charts, and he is no longer up there. Let's see, who else? We've seen Pastor T.D. Jakes quit from doing what he does. Who else? We've seen like so many different people get demonetized off of YouTube. We've seen so many people like just crash out and just, somebody reveal who they really were, and like they just did not like that. It was not flowing with them, And so if you are in here, I just want you to add your little okay, that's good. Okay, we got Liel, we got Control Delete, and then we got Kung Fu Chat. What's up? How y'all doing? And Buddy said he could take me with one jab. I'm very quick. I don't know if you could take me with one jab. I might. Jessa, how you doing? Welcome. In case you are new here right now, okay, we got Tazino or Tazina in the building. We got Kung Fu in the motherfucking building. Daniela, okay. Y'all tuning in. Turn me up. Look, hit me with them likes. I need them likes. If y'all showing some love, I need to see them likes. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Trump with Bush is crazy. Shit. I'll take Bush before I take Trump. I'm sorry. Like, Trump does too fucking much. Like, oh, you speak Portuguese? Okay. That's what's up. You gotta teach me some Portuguese. Like, I wanna learn something. But how y'all doing today? How y'all doing tonight? What's everybody doing today? I'm trying to get to know my audience. I feel like it's a lot of people like who I interact with day to day, but I don't know who you are. So this your segment, this your moment to show me who you are, and I'm gonna show y'all who I am. Okay? Oh, you wanted to know how it is? Okay. Yes, I agree with Kung Fu. Everybody double tap on the screen if you can for me. Boom. I'm just saying. But yeah, no, 100% though. Like, I definitely believe. Okay, said, is the coexistence there good? Coexistence between who? Okay, I appreciate the music. Yeah, the music is nice. I ain't gonna lie. But when you say coexisting, what do you mean? Like how we coexisting? Like who and who? Are we talking like black people versus white people? Like are we talking about just Kenyans versus the rest of the world? Like what's your when you say coexist? What's your definition? Are you subscribing? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I hope you stay tuned because, I'm really trying to like grow my channel. So anybody who's in here, first and foremost, I want to thank all of y'all. I'm a small upcoming YouTuber. So like right now, like I haven't made it, but y'all get the chance to see me before I even like graze the field. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get to know y'all. I want to learn about y'all, and I want y'all to learn about me too. Like I feel like we could really grow together. We could definitely make sure that we follow each other. Like, if y'all look, if you also are like new and you're a small YouTuber, even if you're a big YouTuber, go ahead and drop your channel in the chat. Like that way people can know who you are, and then tell people like, what's your channel about. Now, being that y'all are all here, my name is Kev Kenya. I am the host of this show, and like for me, I am literally I'm trying to get people to just be able to connect, just be able to have fun, no pressure, no type of like animosity. I'm not here for the violence. I'm not here for the negative energy. I'm here to, encourage people. Hopefully, like in my little way, I can be able to, put a smile on somebody's heart. I can be able to make somebody think about something that they've never thought about. I could be able to even have somebody like, make maybe change their whole life, like because of something that I said. So I definitely do value my position here, and like, at the same time, like, I value all y'all opinions too, and I want y'all to feel free, like, matter of fact, if you want to chat in the chat, like, by all means, it don't gotta be with me. You can chat with other people who are in here. This is supposed to be a community, and with the community, I'm not gonna get mad if you talk to my cousin while we in here. Like, we all supposed to be one group. You know what I'm saying? And so I appreciate all of y'all. I'm talking to you as an animation. Yeah, I'm talking to everybody. I'm literally saying like this is a community. I want all of y'all to be able to come in here and like have your opinions. Okay, the new. So all right, we're talking about K-pop. Have you watched the new movie K-pop Demons Hunters? I have not. I have not. Tell me about it. Like, what's it about? And anybody else who's in here, like, if you want to talk about something, feel free to throw it in the chat. For me, I don't discriminate. Like, I feel like everybody's opinion is valid. I respect it, and we gonna keep on doing that. High quality and down low prices. We gonna keep doing that without no commercial interruptions. So, yeah. Okay. So who all in here has watched that K-pop? I haven't watched anything like that. Oh, appreciate it. Like, I'm telling you, Kung Fu, I'm definitely gonna subscribe to you because you seem like you really like, you into it, you tapped in, and like at the same time, like I also feel like, if there's anything I could do to help grow your channel, if let's say one time you ever want to like go live together and like we have a back and forth, have a conversation, I'm all for it. Okay, it's about demons and hunters have to sing their songs to kill demons. Basically, they're K-pop singers, and they're okay. That sounds interesting. That actually sounds interesting. I've never seen it. I've never seen commercials for it. But where are you located? Maybe it's something that's within your region. So I may have to, I don't know, use VPN or something to be able to see movies from your region. But yeah, where's that from? Like, is it in theaters in your country? And Kung Fu, you gonna get. Matter of fact, I feel like you gonna get one if you haven't already. You gonna hit that. Okay, you haven't seen it. So I do feel like, just based off your engagement, I think like if I had to guess right now, because I can't see like how many followers you have or how many subscribers, I think you definitely like have what it takes because you have to be able to engage with people, and I think like you're definitely good at that, and like that's good. You want to keep that going, and likewise, like for me, you know, I'm the same way. Like, I value everybody, every single person, because I know in order for me to even get to, 100,000, a million subscribers, all of that, I have to get to know each and every one of y'all. I want to make sure, like, my whole fan base or anything like that, like, I want to make sure that you support the message that I support and you're not necessarily, sending out a different signal than what I resonate with. So I have to make sure like we all in alignment. But Kung Fu, I could tell we in alignment. We in alignment. So this is good. This is good, brother. Or I don't even know. Kung Fu, like, do you mind telling me a little bit more about yourself? Are you a guy? You a chick? Like, what's the age range? I started with YouTube because I actually used to be a streamer before on a different platform. And I actually grew that platform to the point where I got monetized and I was like making money off of it. But then I was like, you know, I don't like the restriction. Um, I feel like I believe in free speech, our First Amendment. And so for me, I feel like knowing that I believe in that, I don't like to go somewhere where I feel like I have to censor myself or I have to censor my actions in order to align with what the platform allows. And so for me, I think YouTube is fairly reasonable. So like with YouTube, the way that it works is, you know, they're not as strict as like, certain places like Twitch or something like that. And, not to pick on Twitch, it's multiple other platforms that, do censor how you present the images or how you present certain things. And that's solely based off of the type of audience that they're trying to attract. So I totally understand that, and I understand that, hey, I may not necessarily be this perfect spokesperson for y'all brand. Y'all have a certain brand that you have to protect. Cool. But me as myself, I am a brand. So I can create my brand wherever I want to create it, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on you know um, Instagram, whether it's on X. It don't matter. I'm gonna go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. So yeah, that's really what it comes down to. And I'm glad you like that. Like, cause I think a lot of times like people feel like they have to conform, especially when you're like a small time YouTuber. Like they feel like, oh, like I gotta do what Mr. Beast is doing, or I gotta do what you know Kai Sanat is doing, or like I Show Speed is doing. And the thing about it is, there's no problem in wanting to chase that dream. But the thing about it is, your goal, if you're gonna be somebody great within this platform, your goal should never be to imitate somebody else. Be somebody in your lane who goes the furthest in your lane. You know what I'm saying? So create that lane for yourself and be like, hey, look, I'm gonna be the biggest YouTuber who talks about aliens and all this. If that's your goal, go after it and keep going after it until you get it. But the thing about it is, I think a lot of times people kind of they box themselves up. They're like, man, I want to be like this person. I want to be like that person. So when you try to be that person or you try to push to be that person, you run across certain roadblocks that those people ran through, but they never talked about. So you feel like, exactly, you don't want to give up on yourself. So when you run into those roadblocks, you gonna think like, dang, I guess Kai just had something better than I did. No, The only thing that Kai had more than you did is consistency. That is it. And when I tell people consistency will get you everything, consistency literally will get you everything. And that's the thing. Like, I'm telling y'all this, these are my notes from, like, I wish somebody would have sat me down before I even started streaming, started going live, or any of this. Somebody would have sat me down and told me, like, hey, you need to, like, focus on this, and this. I wish somebody would have told me, you got to be consistent. Once you fall off, it's so much harder to get back to where you were than the first time that you got there. And that's the bad part about it. Nobody ever tells you that. I'm willing to tell people that because I don't want nobody to fail. And so if you want to, like, bro, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. Every day you got to wake up and be like, you know what? I got to put out something. I know this might be corny. I know people might not like it. Make it interesting. Figure out how to make it interesting. And if you can't figure it out, guess what? Just put it out there anyway. People might still like it. Like, I would say, like, if you look on my channel, I have multiple videos. I have about like 20 videos, give or take. And if you look at my videos, I have multiple videos that have been like hits. Like, they've gone off the scale a little bit. And those videos, I never sat down and was like, oh, this one's gonna be a hit. Those were the ones that I thought weren't even gonna hit nothing. But because I was just steadily posting, my goal wasn't which one is gonna hit. So I need to make sure, like, I'm pushing and pushing and pushing. No, my goal was every single day I have a job to do. I have to post something. I have to make it interesting. I have to post something. I have to make it interesting. And it's repeat, like rinse and repeat. And I keep doing that to the point where, like, without realizing it, like, for me, how fast I got to like 100 followers was crazy fast. But it's not because I'm special. It's not because I'm any more handsome than you are or any more beautiful than you are. It's because I was consistent. And if you were too, you would get the same results, if not better. And that's what I think a lot of people fail to realize. Now, another big part of it that people don't tell you is you can push to be something, but then the moment that you get to a point where you're like, hey, like, I'm trying to be this famous, like, YouTuber or whatever, and I done put out like 10 videos and none of them have hit yet. What's crazy is every time that I've ever been in a place where I was like, man, I've been striking out, and I wanted to give up, and I didn't. That very next video, I kid you not, that very next video would be the thing that would just shoot up out of nowhere, and I'll be like, what? I did 10 videos where I put hard work into that shit. And then, like, all of a sudden, I put this one little, like, playful video, and that playful video got more views than all the videos that I worked hard combined. But that's the nature of the game. If you can't handle that, you're not built for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you got to do. And that's what makes YouTube competitive. That's what makes being a content creator competitive. If everybody was capable of doing it, everybody would be doing it. If it was as easy as people make it seem, everybody would be stars right now. But we're not, because some people are not cut out for this. Whether it's the hard work, whether it's like, you're missing like certain key things, because it's not just hard work, but you also got to be growing your skills every day. And as you're growing your skills every day, guess what? There's always something that you can learn from that last failed video that you posted. So a lot of people will look at videos, they'll be like, oh, that was a failure. No, don't look at it like that. Look at it as like, wait, that was a lesson. But what lesson was I supposed to learn? If you look at it as a failure, you missed the lesson, automatic. But if you look at it as that was a lesson, then now you can be like, I did notice that, like, I got more likes, even though I didn't get that many views. So it tells you, like, okay, maybe the captions that you chose are a little bit more suitable for your niche. Or, like, maybe, like, let's say you use a certain thumbnail and it gathered a lot of attention. That might be the thing that may help you. You don't know. But you'll never know if you don't put that work in. And that's the thing. Like for me, I promote that. Like you gotta put that work in order for you to get the product that you want. And that's word from the wise, you know. So I don't mean to preach at y'all, but that's just what I've learned from doing this so far. And you know, mind you, I'm not that far along. I'm not too far ahead of y'all. If anything, some of y'all might be ahead of me. But the thing about it is you gotta learn. You gotta learn like, hey, what is this YouTube thing really about? Like what is like becoming a content creator really about? What is your purpose? What is your motive? If you don't know what your purpose is, you need to go back to square one and figure out what is my purpose. Like, am I trying to make people happy? Am I trying to make people laugh? Am I trying to make people cry? Am I trying to create scenes where it makes people think? You gotta know what your motive is. And then once you know what your motive is, you can now be able to go after that a little bit more precise. And that's what will get you your best success. And I think a lot of people, they just feel like, I'm gonna just come up here and just say whatever is on my mind today. Yeah, you can do that. But the thing about it is, nobody's gonna stop you, but it ain't gonna work. Like, sometimes you're gonna have to sit down and like plan, like, hey, how am I gonna approach this? Like, what's the best way? But then again, if let's say you are kind of like getting to that point where you like, man, I don't know if I got anything to put out. Just put out whatever. Look through your drafts, whatever is in there that you're like, man, you know what, this alright, this half decent. Post it. You will be surprised. There'll be some videos that you'll post where you're like, it's half decent, and that be your best video on your whole channel. Now, how do you feel? You're gonna feel dumb because you've been sleeping on that video, and it's been in your drafts for how long? For some months. But that's how it go. That's how it go, and that's the nature of the game, unfortunately. But yeah, y'all got any specific questions for me? Like anything that you would want me to answer as much as I can, I will. I don't know everything, but you know, I'll give you everything I know. What y'all got? Kung Fu, I feel like you got a little something that you want to ask me. Ask me, like, look, this is a safe space. Like, ain't nobody gonna judge you here. Like, and if somebody judges you here, I'll make you one of my like bouncers, and you can kick them out yourself. Like, just to give you that much more thrill. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And like, look, we in this together. Like, you know, this is not just a me show. Like, this is a us show. Like, all of us, we gotta work together, and like, we gotta really like help each other out. Like, help each other grow. Anybody who's new here, welcome, welcome. Don't be rude. Say hello. Everybody always say that. This, mind you, this is a black household. You don't come into a black household and not say what's up. All right, that's rude. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all, but still, I want y'all to say what's up. Like, you know, feel comfortable. Like, kick your feet up. Like, you know, we got plenty of seats. You know, we got plenty of space. Y'all all welcome. Y'all got any questions for me, like regarding? So, for me, and as far as this live specifically, I was going for the vibe of, you know, I just wanted to dissect the whole T app. But if you got anything else on your mind, please feel free, and we can be able to assess that. So I do look for y'all input. Y'all let me know, like, you know, what y'all. And matter of fact, like, just so y'all know, this is a reaction channel. So I need to know what type of stuff y'all would like for me to react to in real time. Like, I can react to it like here. I can react to it like, you know, post it as a video, react to it, post it as a short. You let me know what y'all interested in. interested in a lot of stuff. I want to know, like, so for me, here's just to give y'all, like, I guess a little bit, peek behind the blanket. You know what I'm saying? A little peek behind the blanket. When it comes to me going live, like, this is this is my moment for me to connect with y'all and talk to y'all in real time. My thing is, as of right now, you don't gotta pay nothing like to talk to me. You can literally type whatever, and I'll make sure I include you in it. And for me, I just want to know, like, what do y'all like? What do y'all like to watch? Like, what are some things, like, if you on the internet, like, and you watching videos, what are you watching? Matter of fact, if you late night scrolling, what you watching? Like, when you watch some stuff, like, what are you looking for? You looking for some comedy? You looking for some, like, drama? You looking for somebody being caught? You looking for some cheaters exposed? What we looking for? Y'all tell me. Like, I will react to it all. Because so here's my goal. I am actually planning on buying a new computer soon. And when I do, that's when I'm gonna be doing live reactions. And when I do that, I'll be going live on here. I'll be going live on my Twitch. I'll be going live everywhere. That way people can be able to, consume my content from all over, from all different, like, social medias. And so I want to know, like, what y'all interested in. What y'all interested in. Don't all speak at once. But I want to keep that on y'all mind. And if anything, I think what I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you tuning in. You're very, very, like, look, I think I need to come up with, like, a wall full of people who I would say were MVPs when I first started coming up. And if I do, you're gonna be on that list. And I want you to know, like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to even come to my channel. And I will follow you back once I get off of here. And yeah, like, continue to grow. Keep coming around. Like, for me, I definitely support other YouTubers as well. So if you ever go live, I'm gonna try to pop in and see if I can show some love too. All right. Yeah. And if anything, I hope you hold me accountable. Like, if you see me and you're like, oh yeah, he finally made it. Like, he got 100,000 subscribers. I mention me, and, like, I might drop a video and be like, all right, you know what? In the video, like, I might drop a name and be like, hey, you remember this person? Yeah, this person been rocking with me since I started. Like, and so for me, I definitely appreciate y'all. Like, y'all the real MVPs for real. Like, W Kung Fu for sure. W's everywhere for you. But I'm gonna let you go to sleep. And likewise, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on going with my channel, keep on going with everything, and I hope in the future we run cross paths. And if we do, always, remember, like, I'm still me. So regardless of how big or small I am, I'm still gonna be me. So I will still be able to appreciate you just the same. But much love. Much love. One love. Alright, everybody who's here. I think this is a perfect place for me to cut off this segment. So in this segment, we talked about the TI, we talked about the goods, the bads, the ugly, and now I think it's time for us to just have fun and kick it. So the next live that we're gonna do, we just having fun, we kicking it. Real life.